we've got that. Our pan is cool enough. And again, we'll start our third and final dish. Yes, sir, the pepper you can take. I've used it. Now again, this is going to go very quickly. I'll need my, there, I've got my coconut milk. So, the same golden rule. We've got the oil. And then we go to John and say, John, where's my garlic? Where's my garlic, John? The only person who likes garlic more than me is John, because he's always taking it away. Okay, we've got our garlic in there. Thank you. Now again, when we look at John, I'm making about 350 grams of prawn, and John is making about 2 kilos of prawn. So already there's a big problem because he's getting a lot of fluid. Like everything else, prawn will release water when you put salt in it. So you have to be careful about that one. Let's go ahead and put in some onions. So you see the similarities between what I'm doing here? Onion, garlic and green chili all go up in front. You guys want this spicy or not spicy?
Spicy.
How did I know you're going to say that? So again, we don't wait too long. We just wait till the onion starts turning white, and as you all saw with the smoke, my pan is nice and hot. By the way, all of you getting this? Yes? You guys in the cheap seats? You're getting it? You're nodding your head, the guy with the mustache. Are you sure you're going to go home and make nice food for your girlfriend? Sure. Are you married, by the way? Thank God, your wife would have killed you. Making for your girlfriend, huh? Okay, we've lost fire. Wow. Thank you. It was difficult enough with John. Okay, John, what are we going to do? Huh? Yeah, thank you. Okay, good. So we can get back to work. Now, very simple. We're going to move quickly on this. We have our 3 key ingredients of this dish. The lemongrass, the galangal and the kaffir lime. Oh, you missed it, okay. And the kaffir lime leaf. So, here's the galangal again. You remember the ginger in the beginning? Now, I suggest you make thick slices of it. Because the last thing you want to do is chew on a piece of galangal. It's very strong, it's ginger. So if you make thick slices, people don't get confused. However, we've gone with thin ones over here. There's lemongrass. Again, I would like to leave big pieces of lemongrass in my dish. But you can go and the kaffir lime. Any more? Okay. And here we have a beautiful leaf. Any of you worked with the kaffir lime leaf before? Okay, so it's a lime leaf. It's a wonderful leaf. If you can just step up and break one and just pass it around so people can smell it. It has a beautiful lemony smell. If anybody wants to smell that. And it's a very robust leaf. So unlike the basil which you'll use in the end, the kaffir lime you put right in the beginning. Okay, I've lost my fire. So I'm not going to try and light it again. Let me just tell you what happens then. So we've got galangal, lemongrass, kaffir lime inside over here, right? Immediately, we will put in all the green curry paste that we had taken out. Okay? And to mix it and get all the flavors together, we will use coconut milk. Now, if you cook coconut milk too much, the only taste you're going to get in everything is coconut. So you don't want to do that. So you want to cook it less. Sorry, my fire is out again yet. Do you think we can try again? I think I put it off from here. Should I? Yeah! That's a fire. Okay. That's how strong the breeze is. Okay, so we've got that nicely bubbling away. This is all our lemongrass paste, our galangal, our kaffir lime leaves. They're all in there. Now remember, we don't want to cook this too far. So once it's nice and mixed and you've got a even color, look at the color on that, okay? We've got a nice even coloring. The smell is beautiful. We've got a lovely aroma coming out of there. Then we know it's time to put in all our coconut milk. Now a lot of people believe that when you're cooking something and you are going to add more ingredients, you should make sure that the ingredients are hot. It doesn't matter in Thai food because we're not taking the essential heat away. We're just reducing it by adding a colder ingredient, which is absolutely fine. It adds to the freshness of the dish. So while that happens in a lot of foods, in Thai food, go ahead and add cold ingredients. So we've got a nice green coloring on our curry right now. So we're doing good with that. And now we can relax on this one, take it easy a little bit. Again, we can add basil to it right now if you really want to let it go with the dish. But we want to keep it to the end because we want a bit of flavor. So we'll add a little bit of stock. Chicken is always better than vegetarian for a non-vegetarian dish. Now what the stock does is, it's important to add stock in all your Thai food. Anybody who wants to guess why? Why should you add stock in all your Thai food? Anyone? No? Yeah, so what stock has is the essential fats of the meat. And what does is binds the flavors together. Because you're not cooking this for a length of time, you want the flavors to be not scattered. So when you use stock, it will actually do something and hold the flavors all together. So even if you don't need to use stock, I suggest when you're cooking Thai, use stock. Even if it's in a completely dry dish, put in a little bit of stock. Okay, this is just lovely. Now here's your curry. Your green curry should have 2 or 3 situations happening with it. Number 1, it should be green, not brown. Okay? So if you cook it too much, it'll turn brown, so keep it green. Second, all the ingredients in it should actually look like they're absolutely fresh and taste good. Sorry. What did we lose? Did we lose the basil? We lost the basil. So we're not going to be using it. Oh, you have some more. If you have some more, just give me some more. Yeah. We really want to green up this dish. It should have a smooth texture. What we're trying to do is trying to get this gravy to a boil. And we're going to put some mushrooms in it. So let me just step back and get some mushrooms. Now we'll put in the mushrooms early this time. The gravy is still not starting to bubble. Or it's just starting to bubble on one side. Now you'll notice we've still got the prawns out. We haven't added the prawns back in yet. Doesn't matter what you do with prawn. It's such a tender meat. It's very hard to give it flavors unless you cook with the entire flavor already. So if you actually prepare a green curry, finish it and then just add raw prawns to it, they'll pick up a little bit of flavor. But we want a nice robust taste. We want to be able to taste the green curry. Any of you seen the Thai brinjals? The bengan? Yes? You know what I'm talking about? No, they're little green balls. They look like peas. They look like butter, like green peas. Not the organization Greenpeace, but the green peas you get in a pot. Okay, so we were not able to find basil leaves left here. Good. Now, as soon as it starts boiling, is a good time to add a little bit of salt. Ideally, of course, fish sauce, if you have fish sauce. A little bit of sugar. Now remember, the green curry paste already has a lot of salt and chili in it. So don't add salt without tasting what you're doing. I've added very little, so I'm not bothering to taste. This should be more or less okay. I'm going to add some basil leaves in right over there on the top. Give it a little shake. And I'm going to add my prawns at the end. Now this is going to just come to one last boil. Now when you add prawns or a lot of ingredients, everything tends to cool down. The bubbling is stopped. It's still happening a little bit, but mostly it's stopped. So just let it cool down a little bit. I don't think we need to stir it again. Now, when you eat an aubergine, it's not going to be quite done. I just found it last minute, so I put it in to give a little bit of flavor. If you get a piece of aubergine in this dish, don't eat it. Okay? Why are you looking skeptical? Don't eat it, okay? Okay, so one last boil. If your oil starts separating from your curry, it's finished. It's no longer a good curry because this is Thai food, remember. If it doesn't separate on an Indian curry, then it's wrong. You need to separate it.